Dawson Rider Wiki.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here. Welcome to my review for the Playskool Heroes Blue Dino Thunder Ranger and Raptor Cycle. I actually really dig this release. I think it's a really simple and fun release, both something for kids and I think something that fans will appreciate just if you like this type of thing, because it kind of plays off of a couple different aspects of things that he had in the show. I mean, it's not a hover-tech cycle, but you know, it's a thing. So just going over the figure first, I think they did a pretty solid job on it. You know, it's obviously going to be stylized, so if you're not into that, you're not going to be into this. And it's got that weird universal morpher that they all seem to have. But I think they hit all the main details they needed to, and I do like the way he looks. I think it really makes the difference when they're actually able to, you know, paint the visor outline so it doesn't look weirdly bland. I mean, you are missing little details like right here, like you painted the one horn, but you couldn't go for the three. It's a Triceratops. Obviously, you didn't love him a Triceralots. But yeah, I think he's solid for what he's supposed to be. You do have little bits of articulation, the arms can move out, and you can swivel here, which is really helpful when you have him riding on the bike. And you have the legs that are kind of joined together. And the head can swivel, but kind of like with the individual figures, these ones are a little bit stiff, or at least the most recent ones I got for some reason. Like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But so what's kind of cool about the bike here is you can see, like, it looks like a little baby Triceratops. I love him a Triceratops. I'm sorry, I used the voice, the baby voice. Andy, sorry. But so, like, it has like the Triceratops head, but bam, penny. No, but so then it's like kind of a regular Raptor cycle. And what I think is kind of neat about this, like, it's got a couple different modes, which I think will be fun for kids, but also based on the way the show works, I think it's kind of neat the way they merged things. So like here, basically you're kind of representing the Raptor cycle from the show, right? And then you can move this down and move this here, and you get this kind of weird unicycle, but then it represents the Raptor riders, which I think is super neat. Like, those are two of their main vehicles. I mean, it's obviously not exact to the way they looked because the Raptor riders didn't have these wheels here, but I think that's a pretty neat way of merging them. And then you have this giant Triceratops shield, so you can then transform it and have this mode here. So it's like a Triceratops cycle, which I guess does kind of represent the hover-tech cycle in a way. Like, you can't move these out, but you can kind of be like, hover-tech-ish cycle. And you can also have him wield the weapon, so you can have a really giant Triceratops shield. Like, it's like extra giant. He looks like a King's Guard like this. But so yeah, I really dig that. And obviously you can have him riding on there. Just kind of do this and then place his hands on the steering wheels. That's what a lot of bikes are like that. But yeah, so you can have him like that. Unfortunately, like, when you have him on there, he's not wanting to stay on there and he's being kind of a pill. Like, way to go, Ethan. There you go, that's a little bit better. Like, when you put this on here, it kind of eclipses him a little bit. Like, so if you're like that, I mean, again, he kind of looks like a King's Guard with a giant shield, but that's still pretty cool that you can do that and you have different modes. So yeah, I actually, like I said, I really dig this release. I think it was a really cool, it's so simple, it's not like overly expensive, but it gives you lots of different playability. And one thing I have dug about the Playskool line, even though it hasn't been the best and they felt a little bit cheaper in some regards than like Imaginext, I do like the creativity of sort of combining different elements, and I like that this one actually combines both different vehicles from the show plus like the shield, and like in essence kind of makes it seem a little bit like the hovercraft cycle. But I don't know, I think it's pretty neat. I think if you're into things like this, it's worth at least checking out, but mainly I think it's a really fun toy release for kids because it's pretty cheap and it's pretty fun. Anyway, that's about it for this one. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and of course, don't forget to climb the steps and ring that bell to get notifications for all my videos. Till next time, Dawson Rider, signing out.